Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm Bosi Selesha. I'm your international accredited money coach. So welcome back. Thank you so much for all the comments that you leave on my videos. Thank you so much. I know that you watch them. I know that you gain something from them. So that makes it okay for me to continue making more. So please, if you haven't subscribed, it's free. Press on the subscribe button and press on the bell and notification bell so that you know when I've loaded a new video. So today I'm talking about something quite important. A lot of people want to get healed from things and stuff that has happened in the past, and it's important to get the healing because all of a sudden you're able to move on, all of a sudden you're able to get to greater heights. That whole healing thing is critical. But then the other thing that we normally don't know about, like when you go through self-development, what's going to happen? I mean, I'm a money coach. I help people heal from money wounds, fix their money stories. But then the next effect is that things start working well, but then all of a sudden it looks like, oh my goodness, things are falling apart. So, and it's normally not in a bad way, as in, oh no, I don't want this to happen to me ever. But it's like, oh, I wasn't expecting this. This was never part of the plan. So what are you supposed to do when you are going through your healing and all of a sudden things looks like they're falling apart? That is part of the process. When you have healed, when you're going through the healing, things are going to fall apart. But what actually is happening is that they're not falling apart, they are falling into place. So sometimes you do not, and all the time, I mean, every time I work with a person and they have a goal, they normally have an idea of how this goal is going to come about, but they really don't know how this is going to happen. A person wants to start a business, they have a job, and they want to start this business or they want to start this goal, and they don't know that by them getting retrenched, actually that is the way they're going to be able to afford even starting the new business. So being retrenched is like, oh my God, my world is falling apart. But no, being retrenched is going to give you the time, it's going to give you the money, probably it's going to give you the experience that you take from that job to the new business. So it might look like things are falling apart, but for a long time you've been in this job that you hated for so long, and you were just trying to start this business, but it wasn't happening. So many things were not working. And then all of a sudden you go through a healing process. You heal why you don't need money in your life. You heal why you don't want freedom in your life. You heal why you believe and think that you can't take care of yourself. You need a salary to take care of you. And then all of a sudden you get retrenched and you're like, oh no. But that is actually the doorway to the next big thing in your life. I've seen this happen so many times. Other people, a person wants to go in the company. They want to take up a management position and all of this. And for a long time, they've been trying this, and all of a sudden, there is somebody who leaves work and they have to do two jobs, and they're thinking, but why? Why are things getting worse than getting better? But at that point, they get to prove to themselves and to prove to people around that they can do this. And the next thing is that, oh wow, this person is doing so well in this, under this pressure, they might as well be the manager. So it's always like that. And the thing is, if you miss that window of things falling apart, if you miss that window, you might think that you have been you missed out, you've lost. But when you see that things falling apart, they actually falling into place, you will then take that thing and take it seriously and honor it so that it can actually give birth to the big thing you wanted in the beginning. So if it was the business, if you honor that retrenchment process, guess what? You are able then to go into this business correctly. If you were in this position and all of a sudden you're supposed to do three people's job, if you take it with that good attitude to say, you know what, this is another challenge in life, let me face it, let me go through it, let me learn, what is it bringing to me, and all of a sudden you get to pass the test. So there is always going to be a test in life, and you do want to pass this test, because failing them means that you have to still go back and do them again and again and again and again, and you might just miss that window of opportunity because you're not aware that when you are healing, things will look like they're falling apart, but actually what's happening is that they're falling into place. Maybe you could be in a relationship with somebody that you know what, this relationship, my goodness, I'm just doing it because, hey, it's a relationship. But then it falls apart, and then you start a healing process of wanting a partner that can recognize you, that can honor you, that can, be what you want them to be, or, be that person that you can connect with them in another level than what you currently have. And all of a sudden, this relationship falls apart. And guess what? If you don't notice that this relationship falling apart means that you are ready for the next big one, the next relationship you need, you are going to think, oh no, even the little that I had, now it's gone. But that's the thing, you need space. There needs to be space created for the new thing. So if you've got a lounge suit and you want a new one and you have one lounge, you can't have two lounge suits in one lounge. One must leave before the new one's gonna come. So you can't bring in the new one and then where would you put it? You need to let this one go. The space needs to be empty for the new one to come through. So guess what? Things have to fall apart. Things must fall apart. When things are falling apart, you need to be like, yay, finally something is happening. And sometimes it's not what you thought would happen. Sometimes it looks crazy. Sometimes it looks like, oh my God, this is getting worse and worse. But things must fall apart for them to fall into place. So a lot of times, for probably the past 3-4 videos that I've been doing, there's been a big energy, a big push, a big pull on us healing a lot. And we have gone through that stage. So what is happening right now is that things are starting to shift. They're shifting because of this healing. You are a new person because you've been healing. You are a new person because you've done a lot of work on yourself. But the thing is this, a new person cannot live the old life. A new person must live a new life now. And then guess what? Friends that were wrong for you are gonna fall off. Relationships that were wrong for you are gonna fall off. Things that you don't need in your life anymore are going to fall off. Now, those things, it doesn't mean that you are losing, because they might fall off because they are restructuring themselves. You might have had friends that are not good for you, and when you actually make a move of removing yourself from them, they start to be the people that you wanted them to be. So it's not just like, maybe sometimes you're just gonna lose them, but maybe sometimes they're gonna get fixed. If you're in a relationship that things were not right, and the time when you then say, okay, that is fine, then I'm ready to walk, and then this relationship then gets a new shape. So do not be scared of things falling apart. They are actually falling into place. And it is not easy sometimes to acknowledge the fact that, oh, they are falling apart so that they can come right. Because when it's happening, it's a little bit too much. You were not expecting this, and things are just not pretty as you would like them to be. But know that there is no way. There is always a reason why whatever that is happening. So you are just to know that what is it that you want to manifest. So when you have a goal in mind, you're not going to be derailed. Most of the times when things go wrong in life and people don't appreciate those challenges, is because when they have not had a manifestation of a goal in place. So they do not understand the angles of what's happening in their life. So if you wanted a better relationship and this one starts to go wrong, you will know. But sometimes you don't even know that you need a better relationship. You're just like, oh my God, I hope my life can be better, but you don't know what will make your life better. So that is why this July, the 4th of July, I am having a manifestation workshop, manifestation and alignment workshop that is going to help somebody finally agree to what they want, because we all know what we want, but there is a level where you are able to agree to that thing and that thing comes into your life. That is the manifestation process. A lot of people write their goals down. A lot of people even do amazing things like having a vision board and all those kind of things. But when you haven't done the allowing process is knowing that you are at this moment perfect, okay, enough for this to happen. So sometimes you think, I don't have enough education for this. I don't have enough beauty for this. I don't have enough, experience for this. But the moment you don't have a reason not to be having this thing is the time where you are ready to do the allowing. So I'm going to be teaching that, the 3-step manifestation process, which involves the allowing, which involves stopping being, I would call it, desperate. So when you're trying to make things happen, a lot of times, especially women, we try so much to make things happen. We like all on that. We're making things happen. We're trying to make things happen. But us trying to make things happen is not how you manifest. Manifesting is allowing things to happen. It's hence the falling apart. Because if things are falling apart and you're trying to fix them, they're never gonna come right. I promise you, I've done that. I've been there, got the t-shirt, trying to, I've gotten into 40 million rand, trying to, every time things fall apart, I'm trying to put them together so that nobody sees that what's going on really. I'm trying to brush them. I'm trying to brush them. And things kept falling apart for me to grow and learn. But me now, I'm trying to fix them. No, you can't fall apart. You can't fall apart. People do that with relationships. People do that with jobs. People do that with all sorts of things. I was doing that with money and businesses. I was trying to make it look like everything is okay. When things are trying to fall apart to come to place, I wasn't allowing them to. And that thing was a lot of energy and stress upon me, trying to keep this thing running that is trying to die so that it can be rebirthed. And I'm like, definitely no. So obviously you're gonna get tired, and one day, somewhere, somehow you're gonna break, and you don't want that. You don't want to wake up at the breaking point, because that's a horrible place. When I had to wake up at the sequestration point where I lose everything now, because the Lord will make sure that you finally get the message, but you don't want to go through too much drama to get the message. But the Lord is going to just keep sending the message. So I got to the point of no coming back, the break point, and it's not nice. It's not nice. I could have just allowed it to happen quicker and move on faster. I would have been okay. But guess what? I was trying to make things happen. So the manifestation process totally refused for you to be the one doing the work. You just have to do the allowing. And then we're going to do an alignment exercise where you align yourself with this thing you want. So normally God is always giving us things that are bigger than us. If you're driving a test, God is not going to say go and look for another one. God is going to say go and look for the top range BMW. And you're going to be like, oh God, no, look at me. I afford a test. The bank can only give me a test. I'm a test person. That is probably not me. And it is because God wants you to go to the next level. So God is always going to give you things in the next level. So guess what? Things in the next level are not your things. You are not used to that. You haven't normalized that. So guess what? You must then go up to that level, align with that level. So if you are at level 1 and this thing that is coming up in your spirit is at level 3, you need to go through the manifestation process of allowing it and not being desperate about it. And then when you are done with that, you need to then align with it. So aligning with it doesn't mean that your bank account should have the money. No. Doesn't mean that you must have the education now. It doesn't mean that you must. When I wrote my book, I had no English in me. I had to write the book without that English. But what I had to do was align myself with the vibration of that. So I didn't have to go and learn English, which I could have done, but it was going to probably take me so much time and so much money and so much energy. I just had to align myself with that. So that is the process that also you definitely need to manifest things that you want. And then obviously you need to then know how you are manifesting what you are currently manifesting, because that is a big deal. You are currently having stuff happen in your life. and it's for a reason, but you have no idea why it's happening. So you need to know why you're manifesting what you're manifesting. Why is it happening? Because when that happens, you actually just watch and like, what? My life, you're gonna go like this. Okay, fine, go ahead. I understand. You just don't stress about life. It doesn't mean that your life becomes perfect, but it just means that you look at stuff and you are a witness to your own life issues, and they don't affect you. They don't keep you awake at night. They don't make you go and do crazy things. They don't make you to feel like a failure or any of that type of stuff. So that is why I'm saying to you, when things are falling apart and you understand why they're falling apart, you're not gonna be traumatized by the falling apart. You're just gonna look at the falling apart and be like, okay, falling apart happens. I'm waiting. When you're done, I'm gonna be like, wow, that's great. Thank you for happening. And then I'm gonna get what I need from all of this because I know why all of this is happening. So that is why I'm saying to you, do not be scared when things are falling apart. They are actually falling into place. So you can go and look into so many things in your life and look at all the things that are currently looking like they're going wrong right now. They look like, this is bad. All those things are shaping up. All those things are taking you shape. Allow them to take shape. Do not try to fix them. Like, I really wish you would understand when I'm saying don't try fix stuff in your life. Just don't. The only thing you can fix is you. Don't try fix stuff, fix you. The more things go wrong, the more healing you just need to do on you. Don't try fix things. Don't try change the boss's mind. Try change the people's mind. Try change the client's lives. Try change what the client thinks about your product or your quotation or paying you. Fix you. You will be shocked. They will call and say, now we're ready. We're ready to buy at that price. We actually think we should pay a little bit more. We actually think that your invoice should be paid early. That's what's going to happen. But when you don't understand that, you're going to go try and talk to them. You're going to go try and make this happen. And it's tremendous stress. Stress that is actually going to manifest more stress in your life. So don't be scared. When things are falling apart, they are falling into place. But you must know what you're currently manifesting so that you can be at peace. The peace that you need is from knowing what's currently going on. A lot of people don't have peace in life today. A lot of people do funny things that they shouldn't be doing, all sorts of crazy things because they don't have peace. They don't have peace with their problems. They have not made peace with their problems. Now, I know that I have serious problems. If I can tell you my problems, I can give you a list. You'll be like, what? But guess what? I am at peace with them. They don't bother me. They are there. They are not there. Who cares? And some person might be saying, oh, okay, maybe it's because you don't have the kind of problems that we have. Oh, hell yes. I have been in the deepest, darkest of darkest places. And I know how all that feels like, but I know how resisting it feels even worse and allowing it feels like peace. So come through to the workshop on the 4th. It's going to be on Zoom, so you can do it anywhere in the world. Thank you, Jesus, for the internet. So you could connect with us from anywhere in the world. It's on the 4th of July. Check my Instagram page for the details, but you can just send an email to pa@busiselesho.com, pa@busiselesho.com. There's also a WhatsApp line that you can just WhatsApp and RSVP, so do that. Come through, learn the manifestation process so that you do not get shocked by stuff that is happening in your life, because you understand why things are falling apart, because they're falling into place, and you understand exactly what is going on, how far is this gonna go, and what is the reason for this happening, where is this taking you. Then you don't have the drama. You can have peace. You are broke, but you have peace. You are going through a hard time at work, you are at peace. That's all you need. You need the peace, because those things are going to happen. Those things must happen. There's no way you're going to build a house without having the bricks and the cement. So let the brick and the cement do its job, but be at peace with all of that. So Thank you guys for tuning in. So remember, click the subscribe button. There is more coming this way. Next week, I'm going to do a video on the new full moon that's happening this month of, I think it's going to be the first week of July. So make sure that you are subscribing so that you can get what energy we are supposed to be allowing into our life to work with in the new full moon. I'm really excited about this full moon. This past new moon showed me really serious frames, and I'm gonna make a video about it, and it's all about my sacred chakra journey, which I've probably uploaded 2 videos on that, so you can go check that. Sacred chakra is all about enjoying life, and my goodness, was I not ready for this. So I'm definitely gonna do a part 3 on my sacred chakra journey. You definitely want to hear this story. I almost died, like ambulances were called and stuff happened in my life that was like, oh hell no, what is this? But then obviously I had to come back to me and know what's up. So make sure you click on the subscribe button, share this with others. It is always just good to give other people some type of hope and definitely help. So share with and click on the subscribe button, and watch out for the next video next week, early next week, and make sure that you join in on the workshop on the 4th of July. So just make sure you send in your RSVP, pa@busiselesho.com. I'm gonna put it on the description box underneath here. The workshop is called Manifestation and Alignment Workshop. So come through, tell your friends about it, and make sure that you have a whole day. It's going to be a whole day. It's going to be from 9 until 3 p.m. So make sure that the day you set apart for the whole day, it's going to be a healing workshop for the whole day, manifesting and aligning with what you want. So when you're planning the day, make sure that you're going to be in a quiet place that's going to allow you to be relaxed, but also to be able to focus, because it's really going to be a whole full day packed of all sorts of things, meditation, exercises, all sorts of kind of things. But when you leave the workshop, you will definitely know how to manifest the next thing you want in your life. So thank you so much, guys. Remember, click on the subscription button, check out other videos that I've done on business and all sorts of other things. And I hope you enjoyed this session. Remember, when things are falling apart, they are falling into place. Do not be scared of things going wrong in your life. Find the peace. Find the peace in all of that. And finding the peace is knowing why things are happening. So like I said, come through to the workshop so that you can learn all those kind of stuff, so that you can have the peace when things are going wrong. Thank you so much. Have a lovely day. Until next time. Bye-bye.